Okay, so for this video, I wanted to show some of the essential stuff that I've used for the first 5 months of June's life. So in the beginning, I decided that I was going to pump, strictly pump, because I was too scared to breastfeed because I had heard that it was really painful. So there's a website, and I'm gonna put a link to it where you can see if you qualify for a free pump. I didn't qualify for a free pump first because my work insurance, they don't accept my work insurance, which, and secondly, when I ended up getting Medicaid, again because of my work insurance, I had to get on Medicaid for pregnancy. They said that they didn't cover free pumps in the state of Alabama anymore on Medicaid, because I think it said that if you're on Medicaid, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a free pump. But I couldn't get one, so I ended up having to buy a pump, and I went to Target, and I think this pump was like $89, and I think I ended up getting a warranty on it, a year warranty or something. I don't know how it works because I think I threw the receipt away, so I don't even know if my warranty is still even valid. Anyways, I ended up getting the Even Flow pump. This is what it looks like. And this is what the bottle looks like that it comes with. I ended up getting the 2-pump system. And I don't have all the parts with me, but it comes with like a silicone cup that helps suction. It comes with different sizes according to your nipple size. I ended up going with that one, and I specifically wanted a 2-pump system because I thought, oh, it'd be really easy to pump with from both at the same time. I ended up going with this one because it's a 2-pump, and it was the cheapest one that I could find for a 2-pump. Or maybe it wasn't the cheapest one, but it was probably the next one up. But if I had known that I couldn't use both at the same time, I would have gotten a better quality one. So yeah, there's that. I don't even know how I feel about it, other than I would have just gotten a better version of a pump. Pumps are kind of essential, but it's honestly up to you as a person. And then also we used, for swaddling, I have a bunch of these like muslin swaddles that are really thin. Here, I'll show you how thin they are. I don't know if you can see my hand through there, but they're pretty thin. They're like thinner than paper. I have a bunch of these that I had on my registry. Because I had heard from several YouTubers, because I tried doing a lot of my research, and I took a lot of recommendations from people on YouTube because I don't have any friends that have kids, so other than one. So a lot of them said to use these swaddles because they said that they just found it easier. I had heard one YouTuber say that they had found this one, let me try and show it to you, at the hospital. This is the one that they put on her when she was born. They wouldn't always put it on because sometimes they put one of these other like blanket swaddles. So okay, so this one that they gave us at the hospital comes with little buttons, and that's how you close the baby in. Some of them have zippers, but this specific one has buttons. And this one also has buttons up on top. Comes with 2 buttons up top. And this one's the newborn size. She fit into this one up until almost 3 months, I think. Anyways, this one just wraps under here, and then it wraps over. And yeah, this one is the halo. Sorry. This one's the halo. And it says back is best because obviously putting baby to sleep on their back is the safest form for them to sleep. So that I got this one when she was born, and for the like take home kit or whatever that they give moms, in mine there was another one that was, I think it was also a newborn size. It was a lot bigger, and that one had the zipper, and this one doesn't have Velcro, but the other one did. So I really liked these because they were super easy to figure out. I didn't figure out how to use these until probably closer to 4 months. And by then she was already growing out of the other sack, so that's why I was practicing a lot more often with the swaddles. It was still not perfect, but I kind of have a little bit more of an understanding how to use them, so they're a little bit more complicated to learn. So I should mention that I also used this swaddle, but I didn't like it because June got out of any swaddle easily if it wasn't done properly, and that swaddle just didn't hold her in properly. So personally, I don't recommend. I kind of stopped swaddling her at around 4 months. Yeah. This is also something that I used probably a month or close to a month into having June, a month postpartum. I don't even know how to word it. I tried 2 different baby carriers. I tried this Sling one, and this isn't like a brand name, so it was cheaper than most. It was cheaper than the ones that like other YouTubers were suggesting because, I mean, obviously they have money. I don't have money, and this, I mean, I was getting paid minimum wage, or almost minimum wage. So I ended up going with this one. And I also tried the, like the reverse backpack one, baby carrier. I think the one that I grabbed was from, I don't remember. I'll put the link. But I don't like that one. I have used it a handful of times. I still don't like it. I haven't used it the last month. I might end up liking it. I don't know. I don't like it. But I will eventually switch over to it because June is getting a little bit too big for it. I have to sit her. I mean, this thing is really long, like super long. It's longer than me, my height. You just have to practice with it because it's a little bit complicated. Because if it's bunched up on the part where you put it through, it's not gonna work out very well. But I recommend a sling carrier. I know people also use like the body wrap carrier. I've never tried that, so I don't know. I can't say that I'd recommend it because I don't know, but I think it's a really good option from what I've seen. I would want to be able to try one, but I am not gonna waste the money on it because I don't need it. So yeah, let's see, what else? Oh my gosh, I always forget. So when you're pumping, because I had to pump one boob at a time, wanted to get, what are they called? Nursing pads? So you put it on your nipple so that, because when you're pumping one breast and you have a let down, which is when your milk comes out a little bit easier, the other one also does that. So you have to put like a pad or something so that you're not like leaking into your bra or onto your shirt. And a couple of times I would forget to do that. But so I didn't want to get disposable ones, and I was gonna get the cloth ones, but I know that my dirty pile was just gonna build up and then I was gonna run out and I wasn't gonna have anything to do. I mean, I wasn't gonna have anything to catch my milk. So I ended up going with the little plastic cup, and it comes with a silicone back. Obviously your nipple goes here, and if you look closely, it has a little opening right there, so obviously you want that opening at the top, and it just catches the milk in here. It has a little bit of measurement right there. I would just pump on one breast and then catch the milk from the other breast and just pour it into the same batch. And yeah, I mean, I use this. It was pretty effective for me, except for when I would go out in public, because then this shows. So I think when June was like 2 or 3 months, we got her a pillow to round out her head. She wasn't really having any issues with like getting a flat head or anything, but I felt like her head didn't look as round as it could be. So I ended up getting her a pillow. We only used it for about 2 months, and then her head was looking a little bit too round from the nape of her head or neck. So we took it away, and then it kind of just like rounded out perfectly. So we only used this for about 2 months. So I read that babies don't get diaper rashes until they start eating actual food. But that was not true for June. June had a couple of diaper rashes between like a month and a half and 3 months. She would have like a rash here and there. I have this because it came in a shower pack, I think, that I was also gifted. So I use this sometimes because I keep this one out here in the living room. So if I change her diaper out here in the living room and she needs if she has a diaper rash and she needs something, I put this on her. And if I'm in the room or closer to the room or whatever, and she has a diaper rash and she needs something, I also give her or put this on her. This one's the organic one. It's made out of several different oils. I mean, pretty much you can make it on your own if you want, but I don't know the measurements. Sometimes I feel like this doesn't help her enough, so I will switch over to this, and sometimes this will help her finish healing. So I don't know, it's kind of up to you if you're more conscious about that. But either one I think works great. Honestly, I think I lean more to the natural one, but it's kind of up to you. Okay, so bottles. I ended up buying this one or putting this one on my registry. And I liked it for like the first month. After that, I just got tired of these. Because if you don't put them on right, they leak really easily, at least with my experience. So I've used the 3 smallest ones and one of the bigger ones just to see if there was a difference. There wasn't. So I don't really use these unless I don't have any clean ones, and unless I don't have clean ones, I will use these, but other than that, they're just there. And then also, so I ended up switching to this one, the Dr. Brown, and I actually like these a lot better because these, it comes with the anti-colic stem, and you can take it off if you don't want it, which is what I do now. Now that June doesn't get colic, I take it out because I don't want to wash 5 parts. I'd rather just wash 3 parts. This brand bottles, because I also really like that one. I have one because I ended up getting a hand pump for going out, because my other pump is battery powered also. However, I don't really like to carry that giant thing around, so I got a hand pump. And it's this brand. Hold on. I got it on Amazon, and it was the cheapest hand pump that I found. And it also worked out because I got a pack of 100 of these breast milk bags. And the good thing is that this bottom fits perfectly into the top of this bag. So if you don't want to pump into a bottle, or you don't have a bottle to pump into, you can put a bag and it fits perfectly. You don't have to hold the bag in place. And the pump comes with one of their bottles and a nipple and a cover for the nipple. So hand pump, I recommend that one if you already have some of these bags. I'm trying to finish because she's about to wake up. So because she already has her teeth, her skin broke for her 2 bottom teeth at 4.5 months. So So I got her these hand teething things. Comes with like a little Velcro, and her hand goes in there. And then this is silicone for her to bite on. I also got her, oh, I don't have any on me. I completely forgot to grab them. But I also got her the car seat belt strap protector. The one that I got is a pack of 4. Well, it was a pack of 5. It came with 2 big ones with like the silicone on the edge, and then 2 smaller ones that's just a protector, because I noticed that she was getting like a really red line, a really big red line from the car strap, from the car seat strap. So I got her that to protect it. I will also put a link on that. Oh, so the 5th piece in that was a little brush. And since we noticed that her skin broke and she had teeth, I have been brushing her teeth at least once a day. Sometimes I'll do it twice a day, but usually I'll just do it once a day at night. And we were at Earth Fair, and Earth Fair is kind of like a Trader Joe's, but the Earth Fair here was closing, so they had a bunch of stuff that was on sale. And it's a Dr. Brite Berrylicious Natural Mouth Spray with vitamin C. So I use that on her. I'll just pump a little bit onto the brush, and I'll just brush her teeth, and then I'll go over the rest of her mouth really quick. So I also got a box of baby fruit feeder pacifier on Amazon, and it comes with 2 feeders. All you do is fill these nipples with fruit or whatever, and baby will use it as a pacifier. It opens up down here. It's actually there. It opens up. You can switch out the nipples. It comes with different sizes for different ages. And right now we're on the first one because she's still small, but she already has teeth. So at 4 months I started giving her food because she was showing a lot of interest in food. But yeah, I mean, she already got her teeth, so I've been giving her a little bit of food here and there. I don't give her too much too often. But yeah, because I wanted a traveling high chair because we go out and eat sometimes, and I don't want to have to be holding her, but she's not big enough to sit in one of those restaurant high chairs. We got her a high chair, and this one's by Hiccupop. I will also link it. I got it on Amazon for about $25. But yeah, it's kind of like a sports lawn chair, and it comes with a little removable tray, and it comes with bigger pieces down here. It comes with straps to strap under the chair and straps to strap behind the chair. While I was editing this video, I realized that there was 3 other things that I forgot to mention. So I'm gonna show them really quick. So we ended up co-sleeping the first 4 months of June's life, because it's what I felt the safest with. She would sleep in our bed, but we ended up buying her like her own little bed. This just went between me and my husband, and it just prevented her from rolling around from us moving. And she was good. We don't really move a lot when we're sleeping, so she was good sleeping with us. I felt like that really helped, and it also helped when we transitioned her to her own room. She would sleep in that up until she started rolling over completely, because when she started rolling over, she was able to roll like over this. So we don't use that anymore. The other thing was we got this care kit it's by Safety First. It was at Walmart. The main thing that we use from here is the little nail clippers and the thermometer. Those are like the key things that I say any parent needs in the beginning, starting from the beginning. The good thing about this specific kit is that it came with the little thermometer sleeves, because for infants you have to take the temperature rectally, so it had those protective sleeves so that you're not just putting this bare thing in there. But I ran out already, so I'm gonna have to look for some more. But those I recommend getting something like this. It also has little nail files in case the baby's nails are still sharp. I used it like once or twice because they still stayed a little bit sharp when she was younger because they were a lot thinner. And it also comes with disinfecting alcohol wipes, and it comes with a brush, comb, other stuff. And then the last thing, I got this because I didn't start breastfeeding until probably 2 months. I got this around 2.5 months, and I didn't really necessarily need it in the beginning, but now that she's getting bigger and I'm still breastfeeding, it's easier to lay her down on this and just breastfeed like that rather than me trying to hold her because she is getting a little bit big and a little bit heavy. So this is actually a lifesaver once they start getting a little bit bigger. But yeah, those are the last 3 things that I forgot to mention in the video earlier. I'll try to link everything that I mentioned in the video down below. If I can't find the exact thing, I'll just link the something similar to it. I'm also gonna try to link anything else that I forgot to include in the video, and I really hope my recommendations help someone that watches this video. But yeah, let me know.